Hi guys, it's Erin. This layout has been sitting here for a while, so I apologize I haven't been able to do voiceovers for very long. I've had this We Are Memory Keepers Indian Summer, it says, paper for like ever. I bought 4 or 5 sheets maybe, and I wanted it to go for something that was, fall themed, and I didn't have any paper or any photos that I really thought went with it until 2015 when we went to the the Eastern Sierras, which is like where Mammoth Lake is and stuff like that. And we try and make an annual pilgrimage, but we don't always make it in time for the fall leaves because we have 2 or 3 trees here that actually change in the San Bernardino Mountains, but most of it is pine trees, so you don't get the whole fall feeling. And I'm actually going to comment on what I'm doing. I'm just building my layers, and for the first time, I thought I would do the inking as well, and I wanted a journaling card. And for the journaling cards, I always just go straight to the extra what do you call it? The extra stash of Project Life cards that I have, and they're organized by color, so you saw me shuffling through those. And this is just a photo of Sirius and I. I'm painting while Mike is taking photos of the landscape. So we're both doing our art, but separately and together at the same time. And since I had only bought the papers, I thought I would make my own embellishments instead. Sometimes you want to use die cuts or whatever that go with the collection, and I didn't have those. And so I decided to layer some punches and see what I could do with that. So you see, I'm cutting out butterflies and making sure that they have a feather on them. I cut out that paper that had the circles, and I made sure it was a perfect circle for my punch. And then I'm just giving it a bit of layers with a bit of distinction, rather, on the layers with that ink. And then I'm crumpling up the bottom piece to give it some texture, and then I'm going to try and ink that so you can actually see the texture. It doesn't show up great on the camera, but it does work out in real life. And then I'm not really one to use a lot of foam because I like to work very flat, especially in something that's like a book. But I thought that giving it some layer with this foam would work. And then I'm just taking a pencil and giving that butterfly a little body, and then kind of bending him so he pops up off of that circle there. And then you can see, you've got your own die cut type embellishment without, very much work. And so I thought that would be nice for you to see. And this is a very typical type layout for me. I always go with the clean lines and the boxes and stuff like that. So you've probably seen this 100 times, but that's kind of how it goes. You either break out of your thing or you just kind of make things up as you go. And I tend to make things up as I go. And one of the things I said was, hey, I wonder if I have some washi that'll go with this. So I have this. I happen to have the right colors or close to the right colors of washi. So we've got a wood grain, a check, and a sort of arrow. And I made sure that the arrows, as much as I could, were pointing towards the photo, inwards, so that it doesn't lead your eye off of the page. And I've always liked the ripped edges of washi tape. That's one of the reasons that I decided to get washi tape in the first place, because I like the rip and the kind of roughness of it. So you can see how that just brightened up those clusters and made it more eye-catching to do that. And I made this back in November of 2016. I was looking through our photos, and with Vigo passing, we didn't go in 2016 because one of the first trips that he ever went on when he was a baby and able to, he was vaccinated so he could go places, was we went to the Eastern Sierras. And so it was hard for us to, think, oh, we'll just go and then he won't be here. So we might go once we get a new puppy and start the tradition over again. But I was looking through the fall photos, and I wanted to do something fall, and so I purposely picked photos without Vigo in them. So this is just a photo of Sirius and I, and he I don't know if he was cold or not, But he really wanted to cuddle, and then so that's what the journaling was about. Was he wanted to be up on me for it's like 4 in the morning in this photo. So just as Mike likes to do it, just as the sun's coming up. So that's pretty much it. Add enamel dots, and then you'll see the journaling and the photo. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took so long to post this, but thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.